I know. It can be hard to just take a second to breathe after a long day's work, after a day grinding and studying at school for the exams, or even after having taken care of the kids. It's hard to take a second to breathe. So many tasks are just popping around just when we thought we would have a little time to read and to relax. We binge TV shows, we get stuck on TV, we get stuck on shorts, on TikToks. But hear me, believe me, we should swipe our brains of the dust of all these parasitic activities and just use our brain broom and get our 30 minutes reading on a everyday basis. And these are the 10 reasons why. Hey friend, welcome to Dirty Old Crime. I'm Corey. So if you like anything that goes from authors to books to writing, well, you're at the place to be. So please take the time to subscribe. I will take you to heaven. So ring the bell and I'll come to get you. Now, we're going to talk about the 10 benefits you'll get from reading at least 30 minutes on a daily basis. So let's get into it. The first of them, knowledge is power. It's probably the most obvious of them all, but also the most forgotten. Did you ever ask yourself, how can you think without data? Books are data, the food of our brains. This pretty much applies to all the fields. Committing to books, to reading, to deep data is the most powerful way to build up your criticism, your critical mind, and your thoughts. The knowledge you'll acquire through reading and the writings is freedom, the edge of building your personality. So, all that said, what do you want to learn? Do you want to learn how to code? Do you want to learn how to manage? Do you want to learn how to cook? Do you want to find clues how to change your life drastically? Do you want to live through the eyes of an Indian during the French-British War in America? No matter what you want to read, it's all up to what you want to be. It's all at hand on your nightstand or on your couch, right there in the books. 2. Exercise your brain. Reading strengthens your neurotic network. As a matter of fact, research has confirmed that you will stimulate a complex network of circuits and signals. By doing so, you build up step by step a strong and even more sophisticated network. Novels have been shown in the studies to activate several parts of our brains, but not only when we're reading, but way longer after that. And by longer, I mean days after reading. It really works like a muscle. You won't get fit without a commitment into reading. Be confident that if you keep up the good work, you'll soon have the best brain hacks in the world. 3. Rise your focus to the roof. No matter what you do, focus is a key to success. No matter which field you're gonna throw yourself into, no matter how old you are, focus is the key. Aristotle Onassis said, "It's in our darkest moment that we must focus to see the light." No matter your choices in life, you'll need to commit through focus into something to just jump off the difficulties. Newport said, "Deep work is the ability to focus without any distraction on a cognitively demanding task." Books are helping you to take a step back from this crazy paced world we're living in. It will ask from you an exemplary commitment into the exercises and the understanding. You'll have to be fully present and engaged. Number 4, memory enhancement. Memory is deeply involved in the reading process. If you read a non-fiction literature, you will have to deal with a lot of information that you will have to gather in the subject that you're devoting yourself to. As of For novels, you will have to remember the characters, their relationships, the environment, the plots, the subplots. All these memories create new paths in your brain and strengthen the old ones. You could refer to In Search of the Lost Time of Marcel Proust, which is a very interesting book because it links all our senses to the memory. And when we read a book, we are in this matter of gathering all that is surrounding us to project ourselves in the book, which means that a book anchors itself in our reality. The smell that surrounds you, the dogs barking, the music you're listening to, all this is gonna stimulate your brain cells and your memory paths. Reading every day will just improve your memory. It will help you to learn how to organize yourself better and to have a more efficient memory. 5. Empathy. Research has shown that fiction readers develop a capacity for empathy, but also an ability to understand the others. It is called the theory of the mind. It has also been underlined that exploring the character in itself, life and emotions give us a better understanding of the world and of what the others might go through in their lives. It is a way to learn how to relate to their conditions, to their feelings, and most important of all, their opinions. It is a way to see beyond yourself. As one might say, understanding ambiguity is a way to creativity. 6. Communication. It is the sequel of the previous skill. For sure, by reading, you'll build up a great deal of tools that will just improve your communication. As a matter of fact, reading will help you acquire a consistent vocabulary, but also a better writing. While you read, your brain will save the style, the rhythm, and the words that pleases him, and you'll tend to reproduce them in your own writings. There comes the benefits of a mix between reading for pleasure and reading for culture. The abilities you'll gain while reading pretty much follow the Matthews effect. What is the Matthews effect? Whoever has will be given more and will have an abundance. Whoever does not have what they have will be taken from them. It pretty much works as much as for money as for reading. 7. Stress-related matters. Some have measured the impact of 30 minutes reading on our vitals. They found out it will lower your BP, HR, and distress. Some studies even have shown that a 6-minute reading can reduce your stress levels by almost 2/3. 8. Mental health. A benefit for mental health. Once again, when you've taken into account all the factors that we've talked about in the earlier stages, you can easily understand that it will contribute to a wealthier mind. Books have a measurable impact on depression and mood disorders. That's why in the UK they worked on a program that is a book prescription program called Reading Well program. I dropped the sources down below. So we've gone through several benefits, but the most important are yet to come. General health improvement. There was a study that you'll find on the US National Library of Medicine. It belonged for 12 years, and they have determined that there was a 2 years gain for 23% of the pool for those who read more than 30 minutes on a daily basis. But there's something more to it. Not only does it help you get some extra years in your life, but it also has an impact on how you're gonna spend these 2 extra years. As reading makes us brighter, sharper, it also prevents our brain from aging. By so, it lowers the risk of all Alzheimer's-like disease. As our society is just growing older and older, this probably might be one of the major issues we might be confronted with in our own future. So we gotta take care of our future now. We need to read. Because the question is not to leave 100 years. I don't care to live 100 years if I'm on a wheelchair and that I can't speak and I can't do enough. No, I don't care. What I want for my old days is to be able to think, to be able to be able to enjoy my time with my family, even if I'm old and all crooked. If I get there, I know at least I will have given all the chances I could to just enjoy a happy old life. But, you know, there's one little thing I'd like to speak about, because we went through 10 major benefits of reading. But there's one that not too many people are talking about. I'd like to underline one of the most important things to me about reading. Reading is not only a way to please ourselves with some good words or to just learn skills to change our lives. It's much more than that. Because reading is the bond of our culture, of our society. Reading the great authors of your country, of your culture, of your civilization, gives us the bond to see ourselves as one huge entity. Books are the bond to our culture, to our civilization. It's the most important media that gives us the ability to reunite all communities in the common sense of history. It is a bond that propels us in the common dream of a nation. Literature, as much as history, brings the individuals together as a spear of a civilization. Thank you for watching and for hanging around. It was pretty fun to talk about this matter. Don't forget to leave a comment down below, to ring the bell and to subscribe. And I'd like you to tell me how you feel about your reading experience. Did you experience any of these benefits? Well, please let me know in the comment down below. Don't forget, read more, communicate better, improve your inner and outer selves. Take care.